library card and to check out books, if you didn't know that. So let me just get my glasses and I am going to help you with that, okay? I just need you to be a little patient with me, okay? Can you believe this guy? He doesn't have a library card. Okay. I said I need you to be patient with me. Okay, so since you don't have a library card, I'm gonna need some information from you. Okay, so tell me first, what is your name? And your middle name, please. Such an ugly name. Okay, your last name, please. And your date of birth. Okay, that's wonderful. Now, I'm just gonna input this information you just gave me into the computer. Okay. Can you just repeat how old you are to me? Okay. You said 1998. Alright. Okay, almost done. Okay, so now I just need to take your picture. Okay, so just take a seat. Do you have the camera? Do you have the camera? Yeah, you have the camera. The camera. I need it. Okay, thank you. These co-workers, man. I need to get a better job. Okay. So. Okay, the camera is loading. Give it a second. Okay. So are you ready? Please stop fixing your hair. You look fine. This is a library card, not your college ID. Okay. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. When I count to 3, you should say cheese or whatever. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Your library card's gonna be coming out soon. Okay. So here is your library card. This is what you're gonna use, alright? Here you go. Just hold that. Do not lose it. Also, it will be $5 for that. Thank you. It's not free. Okay, so you said you wanted some books. What can I help you with? You said you don't know what you're looking for. You're open to options. Okay. Well, you've come to the right place because I have a master's in literature. So you better bet that I am just about the best librarian you'll find around. So let's start off with something basic. Okay. So And it's a great heartwarming story, kind of a coming of age, but also just a really sad heartwarming story. All the lights we cannot see. Next we have some more fiction. This book is called Paradise Lost by John Milton. It is a epic poem, one of the best around. If you know your stuff, of course, but if you don't know your stuff, you might disagree. It's an epic poem, and it's fiction, and it's about basically about what happened before the Garden of Eden, right? So it's set in heaven, and it's about what happened when Satan, or in that time Lucifer, rebelled against God and got cast out. Paradise Lost. Lost. John Milton, very good. Okay, moving on. So, next we are going to talk about The Hobbit. Okay, so The Hobbit is also fiction, but it is a fantasy. It's written by J.R.R. Tolkien. What? Did you just say you don't know who J.R.R. Tolkien is? He doesn't know who J.R.R. Tolkien is. Oh my gosh. No, I was not talking about you, sweetie, don't worry. Yes, so it's really a shame that you don't know who J.R.R. Tolkien is. Like, do you live in the Shire or something? Wow. Okay, so J.R.R. Tolkien is only but like one of the best writers of the 20th century, along with, of course, C.S. Lewis. So J.R.R. Tolkien wrote the famous Lord of the Rings book series, and The Hobbit is the prequel to those books. It's fantasy. It's set in this place called Middle Earth, and you have dragons and dwarves and hobbits, and you also have Smeagol. So Hobbit says, as Smeagol would say, and it's about a ring and about everything that happens before the Lord of the Rings. Of course, that's what a prequel means. J.R.R. Tolkien is basically just has an amazing imagination. He was actually a linguist, so he makes up languages in his book that different characters and different creatures speak. And those languages are so real. The lore, the myths, it's so real because, well, you know, he was a linguist, so he knew what he was doing. Okay. The last book I have for you is Strength to Love by Martin Luther King. This is a non-fiction book, so that means that it is not fake or real. Martin Luther King's thoughts and his writings. And basically, he tries to argue and reason why he believes that peaceful protests is the best kind of protest, according to, of course, him. Yeah, it's a great read. It's very educational. It's really nice to get inside his head and see the reasons why he believes what he believes. It's very good if you like more philosophical works, if you like educational works. This book right here is very good. Coretta Scott King here. His wife wrote a little note about this book. He said, sorry guys, oh my gosh, excuse me. She said, if there is one book Martin Luther King Jr. has written that people consistently tell me has changed their lives, it is Strength